Welcome everyone, this is Unstoppable Streletsy with yet another Age of Empires 3 Wars of Liberty Great War Patch preview. Like yesterday, we will be doing a previous Civ instead of a new one. This time I wanted to play a quick game as the Dutch again with you, just to show you some of the cool new card icons, unit icons, and even some voice sets that the Civ has now. See, the last time I played them, they obviously had a lot of placeholder icons where artwork should have been, as well as the fact that even the Javanese villagers spoke basically Indian and they didn't have a proper Indonesian voice set. I wanted this game to show you that the team definitely plans on having the Dutch be a more complete looking Civ when it's released. Now, we might not necessarily get the third ultimate unit by the time that the patch comes out, but at least the artwork will look good and it'll feel more like a complete project, right? So I figured, let's face off against any of these AIs. Let's go off against, I don't know, maybe Belgium or something, I don't know. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Good old Leopold II. Decided to do a competitive Liga map, the Mendocino this time, so should be a pretty competitive situation. I like this map because it obviously has a lot of trading posts. It also has Zapotec and Mapuche natives that we can fall on. So first thing I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to get a slave first to save some villager seconds, since we obviously can use each of our resources to get a labor of some kind. I think we can actually, let's do the hunting first, actually. Yep. Alright, I'll put my slave here. You know what, though? I'm actually gonna... Yeah, we can do that. I think it's a little bit too late to cancel it out. I was thinking, yeah, now we can't afford a house, but maybe we'll find some wood along the way. If not, we can obviously do a bit of chopping to get a house down. Let's get a slave next, because we have a little bit more coin to afford one. Food treasure, pretty good. So I think we are actually going to have to do a bit of chopping, though, if that's the case. Do we in particular know where our... The Corwit? Do you recall that voice set? You remember where that's from? That's actually from Struggle of Indonesia. You've seen some of my gameplays with them, in particular with the Javanese civs, right? Like Yogyakarta, as well as some of the other ones. Now, this is where that voice set came from, basically. Initially, the plan was that they were going to look for another voice set or have Indian as the placeholder. So what I decided to do was bring up, hey, there's this wonderful voice set for Javanese villagers for the Warga unit that's been part of Struggle of Indonesia for years now, right? Since probably 2016 or 2015, right? So quite a long time. And in the end, they said, if you could get us those voice lines for the unit, we'd be happy to include it. Would be a good addition. And I ended up taking my copy of Soy, finding the Warga villager voice files in the sound folder, and ended up handing it into them, and now it's part of the Dutch Civ for their Javanese gatherer. So that part I was pretty impressed with, that we were actually able to get a proper voice set for the unit. Should make them feel a lot more, I say, more polished, more polished. Definitely. That combined with the new card icons, which you can already see a couple of them right here. The one for the Explorer, the Upper Hoofd, as well as the Shore Leave for the early Marines that you can get at the barracks, as well as upgrades. So yeah, you also see a couple of others in the home city as we play along too. At this point, let's try to get all the slaves onto mining. If we have any Javanese laborers, Wood. Woodwork. Yep.
Ja, hallo.
Settlers on the Comida. Remember, Javanese laborers, they're better at wood chopping. Slaves are better at gold tasks. Settlers are better at food tasks. So in general, try to keep your settlers onto the food if possible. Once you get out of age 1, try to keep the Javanese on the wood and keep the slaves on the coin work. That way you'll be getting the most out of all of them. It might have a bit of a change in the time you age up. So just make sure you're... even though this villager gathers better on coin, for instance, if you're using the slave, I could always put him onto food if I had to get a quicker age up time or to pivot to a different resource. That's still an option, right? It doesn't actually gather any less from the other resources. It's not like the immigrant villagers, which have their one strength and everything else they're weak at. It's just a general bonus of about 10%, right? Like economic theory on that particular resource.
Hallo? Jagen.
Alright, I think I'll add in one more settler.
Ja?
Because I think what we probably could do is we probably could just get the coin now and go for an FF.
Commando?
Just so we're ahead in terms of upgrades than our opponent is. That might be the way to go, I think. And for the rest of these, we probably could just go to the Javanese laborers and just use wood only for our furthering economy.
Ja?
Do we have any other hunts around?
Dalem Gusti, miturut sabdaning Prabu. Inje,
Yep, those definitely are good voice lines though for the unit.
Pataspun, miturut
I'm gonna use one of them
sabdaning
to
Prabu. Inje,
get the deer over there and lure him in a bit. Let's snare him in a bit.
Dalem Gusti, ngermo.
Yep, let's push him in. Good. There we go. Nice and herded. And how much coin till we can age up? We got just about... We actually have more than enough, actually, at this point.
Juist. Oké.
Which is totally fine.
Klaar.
Let's get our house up, too.
Juist. Commando? Ja?
Dalem Gusti,
Let's put him on wood, actually. If we want to do the... Get a better hunting rate, we should just get a settler, I think. And honestly, if you're doing like a combined economy like this with all 3 villagers, market, great idea. You know, you could definitely think about getting a market earlier. Just so we're maxing out these villagers' preferred resources even more. So we can get the best economy. Now the Dutch, you know, they don't get any more banks, right? We don't have that arching economic theme in terms of supremacy and coin anymore. So now we have to focus on using the right villagers for the right resources.
Inje, Inje.
And if we do that, we're going to end up having just enough resources to put out extra units than our opponent can. Which is really good. Hunting dogs, since we can afford it. Let's get some grenadiers for defense. He could certainly attack at any time, so we have to be ready for that. Grenadiers are a pretty good overall unit since they have a really good grenade throw that dishes out the same amount of crush damage to all units. Whether it's artillery, shock, infantry, there's no malice on them. Don't think because in DE they have a malice against cavalry that that's the case here, because the grenade throws here do full damage to anything. Think of them like the sailors, but it's like a charged shot that happens every minute instead of, you know, all the time.
Okay.
Even then, their musket attack doesn't have any malice either, so that's pretty good too. Let's get the Ashanti Prince. We could definitely use some early Zwart Hollanders.
Dalem
Those are a
Gusti.
coin-only ultimate unit, which has really good armor in melee.
Wedok kok dadi
About
guru.
half of 100%, 50% hand armor. That's pretty good, you know. You could certainly survive against a lot of hand units. Like if this AI decides to go with some of his Belgian native African units, as well as his police elephants, Zwart Hollanders could really put a stop to that really quickly.
Apa Gus? Wedok kok dadi nambah?
I think we're just going to put these onto coin for now. Because we could really use some coin to get the Zwart Hollanders working right away. See, he already is going for more of the Belgian native units, right? He hasn't really made any hussars or anything yet. So yeah, definitely a good call on going with these Zwart Hollanders once they become available. Will we have enough to... I don't know. I think we'll have enough to fend this off with, yep. Not... Well, actually the Zappa Zaps are a serious threat to your villages, though, so you have to be careful of that. Let's pop out some Grenadiers first, and then we can ship in skirmishers after that, and then we can, get the Zwarts after that, yep. Alright. And then after that... I don't know, maybe some wood, because really...
Nggih.
Negor wit.
The corporate.
Dalem Gusti.
Houthakker.
Ik ben gewond. Ik kan me niet bewegen. Commando. Ja.
That was a good grenade throw, honestly. That just hit the spot. Let's get a house up. Could really use some population right now. I'll get some more slaves so we can get some better mining over here. Yep, how many slaves we got? Put them, yeah, definitely put those on the mining. If we put those on the mining for now. All food villagers, let's try to herd them back towards the TC for defensive reasons. Yep, good. Alright, I'll get some Japanese laborers next. That way we can save on coin to get more of these warts. I mean, honestly, I don't mind trading some of my wood just to afford more coin for these things. Yeah, don't think just because its stats look pretty ordinary, you know, with a bit of a better hand multiplier. These things are really tanky against melee attacks. The only thing you have to obviously worry about with Belgium is obviously their militaroos, machine guns. And let's get some wood. We definitely need that. Would help us get even more of these Japanese laborers, honestly.
Ngapun inji. Nyambut gawe.
Zappa Zaps? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't make Zappa Zaps right now because I'm not doing any mercenaries. So it's kind of a questionable call for the AI to do. It's cool to see that they actually build into their native units, though. They're Belgian natives. It's kind of an... Is he trying to bait me into using my charge attack now, maybe? Possibly. I'm not going to fall for that, though. You know, keep that in reserve for when we need it. Yeah, get some of those. Yep, we were waiting for that tech for a while, so let's get that one.
Atas pundi. Dalem. Nambang watu. Atas pundi. Watu kok diaturi nambang? Nggih, watu kok diaturi nambang?
This trade route will carry my nation directly to your vulnerable farm.
I don't know about that. You seem to be the one with the vulnerable heart to me, because, you know, you're not even building the right units. Wait a second. So, it looks like he's just going with African natives. He made some dragoons, or he shipped those, but, I'm definitely not intimidated by that, because all we have to do, really, is fall behind the Zwarts. And the Zwarts will actually soak up, like, half the damage of those Hungamungas, because Hungamungas do hack damage, remember, so when normally infantry would be concerned about the Hungamunga because of its hack attack, right? It doesn't deal pierce damage. So yeah, definitely in this case having 50% hack armor is really good. Alright, I'm gonna add some more grenadiers, and then we can what can we do? Get some coin in, go up to Industrial Age. Why not? Maybe we can make some of those Marchazis. Oh yeah, look at these. Even more wonderful card icons that are new. So yeah, no longer placeholders. Isn't that nice? Yeah, and then we can look at the nice card icon of the Machazi too, once we get up there. Alright, get some more Japanese laborers, because we love that voice set so much.
Ja. Houthakker. Jager. Klaar. Jager.
Yeah, I mean, this is the cool thing about Grenadiers is, if you're saving up for coin to go to Industrial Age, they're actually really cheap in coin, just like an average Musketeer would be. Only difference is, instead of being good against shock, they're good against a variety of things, right? They're good against infantry, they can be used in targeted amounts against artillery pieces, against ships, and sometimes against cavalry too, if you can form them properly, and use things like walls and so forth to keep them protected. You can do a really good grenade volley that destroys their entire formation. Yep, I think we're doing alright. We can go up. What would we get though? Would we get more Grenadiers? I'd actually get the Settlers, I think. Yeah, Settlers. I don't know. I mean, how much... How are we doing on Comedon? Not the best, so... Yeah, we could trade off one, get Settlers, and I'd actually put them onto a mill once they arrive, too. I'll get some more Zwarts, because we're floating more coin and we don't have any Comida. Zwarts will definitely protect against those natives that he's making. It's like an ideal unit, actually. Even without any shock units on the field, really.
Dalem Gusti.
Yeah, we're still getting a lot of coin just from this coin crate that we shipped. And we're gonna have a lot of wood for Machazis once we get up to the Industrial Age.
Commando. Houthakker. Ja.
Do we even have steel traps yet? Yes we do, so just wanted to make sure that we did. It's always good to check that type of stuff ahead of time. There he is, jabaying me into using my grenade thrower again. It's alright. I'm sure we'll be safe for another 60 seconds, right? Takes a minute to recharge now instead of 45 seconds. So I think we'll survive until then. Yep, I'm going to put these right onto a mill because they're really good at mill gathering. Get that extra 10%, which is really great for them.
Ja.
Inje, laks inje. Negara wit, napa Gusti?
Ibang Gusti.
Klaar. Handelaar.
Handelaar.
Nggih,
Ngapunten.
kados pundi? Miturut wedok kok dadi kuli?
Ja, ik doe het. Timmerman.
Napa laksana nyambut gawe.
Hallo? Boerin.
Make some of these Machazis now. They're only one pop, by the way, so pretty good.
Inje,
And just so you know, they are indeed a splash unit, just like our Juanito Benito Machetros, so don't worry about that. I'm going to try and max them out with all my wood if possible, since they're a really solid attacking unit. And they're actually quite similar to the Zwarts. They actually have some decent hand armor too, being an assault unit. The only area where they would really fall into danger is if this Belgian AI starts spamming Dragoons.
siapa? Mars laksanakan.
See? New icon. It's actually even different than the old Mercharzy icon we had for the Reiters. That's definitely good. Let's get some Royal Decrees too. Could definitely add in some of those nice units. Complement them into our army.
Napa Gusti? Nyangkul ten sawah.
I'm gonna get a capital now so we can
Okay.
get some RD techs, preferably the ones that deliver units to us.
Juist.
Sikut Mars laksanakan.
Yeah, definitely good.
Inje,
Definitely good to have all these units. I think we might actually even be able to kill them with the Royal Decree techs. Yeah, probably. Let's get some of these Zwarts too. And then we can get Ultimate Combat, which boosts the stats of all ultimate units. when the food ultimate unit will be completed at some point, it will also be affected by that card by default. So how much do these cost? So we can get about 10 Patricios. That's pretty good. And then we can get about... Okay, so we can get some Jap Lancers for that much wood. That's actually a pretty... not bad cost, actually, because... think of it, we normally gravitate towards the wood villagers anyways and gathering wood, so... it's actually a decent price for us. So what did he do now? He just went full Dragoons? It's almost as if he knew I was doing Machazis. That's alright. I think we got enough to deal with them, yeah. We got plenty of other units to deal with the Dragoons, so not too worried about that. Yeah, I mean, even in this situation, they're quite decent. They do actually get more splash than the Machetros do, since they are a ultimate unit. They have to have ultimate stats. Oh yeah, we killed this. We did perfect. Definitely perfect. Let's get the steel guns in. That'll do if any infantry he makes going forward. Then we can make more of the Machazi. Oh, we lost our Machazis. So maybe we just get more Zwarts and Skirmishers. Yeah, maybe Skirmishers is the way to go here. Skirmishers and Zwarts. The Skirmishers in particular would be good against maneuver. And then the Zwarts would just have a lot of hand armor in case he does any hand units from his native embassy. I'm almost tempted to attack like right now or pretty soon. Now let's put these on the wood because I don't feel like putting them onto the hunt, and we really need the wood to get the Jap Lancers Royal Decree technology. I mean, it's alright if they want to use these icons for now. At least it's better than the imageless placeholder they had for the cards for a long time. Yeah. What sort of unit would we really want? Honestly, could use... yeah, we could definitely use some slaves right now in larger numbers, I think. So why don't we get that? Oh, wait a second. What's going on up here? Maybe we hold off on that for now. I don't want to play around with my villager numbers just yet because we don't know. We don't have this bot reined in yet. This bot's still being a bit chaotic. Definitely want to have all options on the table in terms of villager composition. Yeah, I mean, I think we're killing it right now. I mean... has he really gone a new... oh, he made some force publiques, but really nothing else too serious. Yeah, definitely fine. I think these Machazis, combined with the artillery, will finish them off. You could even add these flankers in too. These are good against maneuver units, since they're based on the AZAB, right? They got a melee attack that's good against, like, cavalry, and they have a good range attack against maneuver, like Dragoons at range. So yeah, it's a multi-purpose unit. Yeah, let's push in right now, I think. I think we're good. I don't want to give this AI too much time to grow, honestly, since we're doing so well right now. And I think we can handle them at this stage. I could get the veteran upgrade on the flankers too, just so we have some more units available to us should we fail here. So what has he got? Yeah, mostly just Dragoons. Is that right? Oh yeah, just Dragoons for the most part, yeah. I'm gonna target the steel guns right onto the fort. Just want to take this out next. I can't believe this bot is spamming that much Dragoons. It's unbelievable. Never seen it spam that much before. Alright, we got the publiques out, now we can focus down that fort. Next we might get our factories and start making our own steel guns. Yeah, let's get some more Japanese laborers too. Could really use some wood if we're gonna keep up those Machazi numbers. Yep, we got a factory. Definitely digging the maneuver multipliers on those Patricios we got from the Royal Decree earlier. Doing exactly what we need them to. And then we can go right for the artillery pieces here. See, the grenade throws are actually quite good against artillery pieces. They take them down pretty easily. Move up those steel guns because we need to really start moving towards his base now. Let's build a factory here. Then we can start pumping steel guns out of it. When we get enough wood, I might just... Yeah, I'm gonna get those Jab Lancers I keep talking about. Just so we have a really tanky unit, even if we're dealing with Dragoons, which would actually counter the Jet Lancer. What else now? Another factory? Yeah. Oh, we're fine right now. I'll just get some more flankers. In case he does pull a police elf and push on us, at least we'll be able to fend that off as well using flankers.
Okay. Kom on. Oké. Kom on. Oké. Ik ga.
Klaar. Commando.
Oké.
I'm gonna put this on the mining actually. Oh, wait a second. He is going with the police elf and spam now. Whoa, wait a second. Get that out. Yeah, get rid of that thing. Seriously. Can't let that... Let's kill that horse artillery right away, too. Get that horse artillery, though. Seriously, we need to get that out. Yep. Perfect. Now, do we need numbers to do this? I don't know. I think we should be alright, but I want to make sure. So, we would just get, this technology first, and then, where's our, factory here. I'll wait till it's fully researched before we swap the steel gun production from coin. Oh, if he's doing assault, you know, this is the perfect time to be doing the Zwart Hollanders. So why settlers? We just need these, really. Then I can put these on. Alright, now we can start massing out the steel guns. Oh, we seem to be really rocking the Komita production. Don't even have that much on farming, to be honest.
Hallo.
Also,
Klaar.
the bit of corporate. Get them on onto the wood production since that's their best asset, really. Also, we need more production buildings. I don't think one is gonna suffice much longer, so we really need two, just so we're keeping up with them. About halfway to Jap Lancers.
Wedok kok dadi kuli.
Klaar, ik ga.
Dalem Gusti. Nggih. Miturut sabdaning Prabu. Nggih. Miturut sabdaning Prabu.
Alright, and then we just get more grenadiers, just max out on them. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Just get our big number of grenadiers so we can splash through his army. Cut through his ranks. And then get the guard upgrade on him, and then we should be really in good shape. Infantry combat.
Ja?
Yeah, I guess our explorer's over there. So I guess we can't do much else on that front. He isn't doing any sort of like grenadiers, so I really don't want to get marines in my barracks. Just get those, and then yep. Yeah, I'll get like a couple more batches of the steel guns, and then we can push in. I think. Wait a second. Can we afford another steel gun? Nah, we need to get a house like pronto so we can get it up. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Yep, just get the elephants down. Just steal up the elephant threat. These things really tank hard. Unbelievable. They really do tank really hard though. So you have to be careful of them. See how good the steel guns are at like just pushing back armies? That's why you should try to make them in general, because they're really good at pushing the enemies away, especially infantry. I might actually even get a stable to deal with this police elephant threat, I think. Yeah. Make a lot of sense.
Commando? Boer, boer.
Yeah. Let's get some more on here. Almost done with that mining, then we'll have to put them back onto the wood.
Ja, oké.
Also, why no Zapotex? We definitely flown enough for them. Let's get those Zapotex.
Inje, inje. Wedok kok dadi kuli.
Just gotta get some Marchesi's. About limited. Yeah, I want to get some more houses though, because if we could get like one more batch of the steel guns to push on, I think we're good. Combined with these natives, I think we'll be in really good shape. And then to top it off, we get the Jap Lancers finally. Yeah, put that on the mill. What else could we use? I think General Infantry HP is next, I would say, in terms of priority. Yep, let's target these down. Luckily no coves, but let's target some onto the horse artillery pieces. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that was a good targeting on my part. Alright. Yep, alright. I mean, even though we're not really dealing with a lot of skirmishers, I guess having... That's not fair, you're going after the villager? You're supposed to attack my army, not the civilian population. It's kind of unethical.
My native allies, you will pay for this.
Wait a minute, he said that? Wait a minute, I didn't siege his native post, he sieged mine. Shouldn't be using that dialogue. And let me get some more grenadiers.
Okay.
I think we're almost ready to do like a permanent push on them. Let's get this wood chopping upgrade. Also, they should be chopping on wood too, since there's nothing nearby here that we can really hunt on. Yeah, at this point it's like, yeah, I don't care who gets the special bonuses. Let's just put them onto something. How many for this? About 4 more settlers to max out that mill. So we didn't even get the second mill upgrade yet. That could give us a little bit to work with. 10 grenadiers here. Also, let's finally get the guard upgrade on these, since it's been a while since we... Yeah, perfect. Oh, wow, cool. They get a Royal Guard upgrade. I didn't even remember that. Yeah. So they become Life Watch. So how many trade posts does he have? Well, let's just kill the one over here first. Doing the math in my head, he has about 3 natives, and he has a train post over here, so we have to kill so many of them in so many minutes to stay in the game and beat him. Alright, let's kill this one first. Let's force this one to us. Alright, good. Alright, now I'm gonna get Zapotex out here. Looks like some of... You know what I will do, which is nasty, is I'm just gonna instantly kill one of these with the Explorer's anti-unit ability. That thing is real nasty against tanky units like that. Alright, so we had some Machazis in. Alright. We don't have actually a lot left, so we probably have to do this Warts next, which is technically better against elephants. Let's move the steel guns in. Alright. Alright, let's get the RG Grenadier upgrade now. We could really use that. Oh, I think we got this now. I think we're generally okay. Got just enough artillery to really... And then he throws one up there. Really? I wish I had a revolt now. Like, I wish they didn't get rid of those for the time being, because they could definitely use one of the Dutch revolts to really beat them right now. It's alright. We have enough artillery to, like, shell his base out. We've got enough meat shielding here to keep him from pushing on us. So in that regard, we're pretty much set at this point. Alright, let's push in a little bit more. Trench ourselves a bit. Where is he attacking? Oh my... That monster. Ugh. That's not nice. You don't do that to civilians. That's nasty. Alright, let me get some Zapotex. Once we get the Zapotex involved, I think we're generally in good shape. Alright, just focus these on the factory. And I'm gonna go for the town center here, and then I think we should be good. Go. Oh, he did a royal decree tech. That's kind of cool, actually. He just made the royal decree webs that Belgians can actually make with their royal decree tech. That shows you how functional this AI really is. He actually goes for the royal decree technologies, which is kind of cool. You wouldn't think that the bug would think that advance on stuff like that. That's a lot of pike. Oh, yep, and he went for the royal decree pikeman shipping as well. Yeah, that's really impressive. Bug really does take the RDs seriously then. Let me take out this redoubt next, yeah. And then we can get some Wachazis, and then we can get some Grenadiers, and then we should be able to finish this off, I think, hopefully. See, I want to get rid of the towers, because the towers is what's eating me alive right now. Oh! And these natives. Jeez. Spray these stupid things off, yeah. Well, we actually don't have a lot of shock units, so I guess we could have let this spearmen do what they were doing. I just want to be done with this soon, since this AI is pretty persistent. What do we... Yeah, let's just get some, like, economic upgrades next. Do we have any plantations yet? We don't. Maybe consider again some slaves and put them onto the, you know, the coin gathering build. Funny is, we have all these wonderful card icons here, yet I didn't find a use for them all game. Kind of interesting, you know? You would have thought I would have sent one of those this whole game, but, you know, I just didn't feel like it. Wasn't part of my main strategy. I don't know how many of them will actually use, like in a real competitive League game like this, which this map would represent. I would probably use Shore Leave, the one up here. I might use this one as well, like if I'm doing forward basing a bit, and I just want to put a tower down, tower rush them a bit. Other than that, I can't think of much useful cards in like serious competitive games. I do think that this one here might be good for team games and on larger trading post maps like this, because you get more resources from holding those trade routes. Alright, let's get that town center now. Alright, how much resources we got for plantation? Yep. Then we can start getting the second plantation card upgrade. Yep. Now we're in pretty safe shape, I would say.
Commando? Ja, ten oro. Ja. Ten oro.
Yeah, now we're cleaning it up. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Ooh, perfect. Yep. What scares me is this AI is still holding on for dear life. So we might actually need Great War Age to finish him off. Or you know what we can do? We can actually use the trade monopoly too. That might be a way to do this most effectively. Yeah, let's get the train post and get him with the trade victor if he doesn't give up on time. Any TCs over here we have to worry about? Oh, he still has villagers. Can't believe it. Kid still has villagers. Look how many villages he still has. That's why this is taking so long. That's why it's taken forever.
My armies crushed. My town a burning
Perfect.
ruin.
GG.
It is hopeless.
GG.
I must offer.
So there we go. New improved icons, and then you got also new voice sets too.
Tatas pundi, miturut sabdaning Prabu. Wedok kok diaturi nambang, nyangkul ten sawah. Negara wit,
Any more mines or any food?
wedok kok diaturi nambang.
Yeah, see? Good voice sets all around.
Ngermo. Ngermo.
And then you even got the attack.
Engasmo dalam gu serang. Engasmo geger-gegeran.
Yep, lots of good voice sets. Let's check the post game. Want to just see how well we did. Yeah, so he made a lot more resources. That's why he stuck in for so long. But kill-wise, we were much more manageful of our military, and that's where it came on top. He actually made a lot of natives, yeah. This is all hungamungas. Alright, so I'm going to be doing another preview tomorrow. I don't know if we'll do United States or not. See you then. Signing off now from this preview.